But the transmission is not good. The transmission is stuck in second gear. First and second, that's all you have. You don't have overdrive, which is fourth gear, and there's no third gear. So it's literally just chilling in second. And then when you command it to go into third gear, it just revs free. There's literally nothing there. So I'm going to show you guys when I get going here what it's actually doing. Alright, so I haven't even made it out of my house yet, and it's already doing it. So that's first gear. This is second we're in. And it literally won't shift. I mean, we are going uphill, but oh, there it goes. Just completely free. Not even moving anywhere. Yeah, so it's just like free revving right there, and then you gotta let go of the gas. Yeah. So we did one thing I didn't show on the camera because I stopped working on it is that we did change the shift solenoids after we drained the transmission oil. So we've drained it twice now, and it's still bad. The transmission is still bad. It just has, when the first time I drained it, it just had a bunch of, clutch in the oil. It wasn't so much of metal, but it was definitely clutch. And like, it should downshift right here, but it ends up going in the third, and then there's no gear, and then it comes back to second. And even if I command it to be in third with the gear shifter, I'll put it in third, and right here is no gear completely. But I'm not gonna do it because it's already trashed, and I gotta make it to work. And I live probably 30 minutes away from work, and at 60 miles an hour at 3,500 RPMs. So I'm gonna have to limp it to work. But literally, we're sitting here at 40 at 2,500 RPMs, and it won't shift to third or overdrive. So I finally got this Silverado back here, and I know I was trying to show you guys in the videos is this truck here. I was trying to show you guys when I was driving it, but honestly, it's too sketchy, because if I would have shown you guys, it would have had literally no gear at all. So I just kept it in second gear on the column, and going 60 miles an hour at 3,500 RPMs is not ideal. And so it doesn't have third gear or fourth gear or overdrive. It's literally just 2 gears right now. And yeah, so I don't know what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna build it here. I don't know. You can get the 4L60s are mega cheap. They're just junk. But in the meantime, while we're figuring that out, what we're gonna do with it, we're gonna inspect this Scion really quick. We got this 4L60 out now. I didn't videotape it coming out. It really only took us like an hour to take it out between two of us. But it is out and all apart right now, and it is definitely bad. So here we are. Now I don't know what clutch pack goes to what gear. I'm not acting like a transmission guru because I don't really know. All I know is we were missing third and fourth gear, and oh my god, my phone's going crazy. Here's the band. The band actually looks good. Not good, but it's not bad. Usually these bands get wiped. But that's not the problem. It's actually this clutch pack right here is actually the issue. Is this clutch pack. And this clutch pack goes into this drum. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know the whole lingo. I don't really know. All I know is I know how to rebuild them. And that's it. But there is literally no clutch left on these, and it's actually got metal. You see that ring right there? The metal showing on the clutch. All of these are completely toast. The steel's got hot. Like these are like paper thin right now. They're literally junk. All the rest of it actually looks somewhat decent. I mean, usually the rule of thumb is if these lines right here are gone, then the clutch is bad. But obviously some don't have the lines on it, like these. Now they might be supposed to have the lines on. I'm not sure, but I mean, like this clutch pack right here looks damn near new. It's not bad at all, but obviously all this stuff's getting replaced. Then we're gonna go into the pump. We're gonna pull the pump apart and replace all the guts inside the pump. All the clutches and steels are getting replaced in the trans. I think we got, it should have came with the kit we got, I think it came with new bearings. This is your one-way bearing. Let's see if I can show you. See how it spins this way and it won't spin that way. Then you got all your, this is one of your bearings right here. It's like a thrust bearing. And then you got all your Teflon seals in here to seal the shaft on the pistons, to supply the pistons with oil pressure. I'm not sure. I mean, this is kind of a yes, and I do have the book to rebuild this thing, so we're not just gambling here. I don't think the kit came with valve body stuff. I know the valve body gets wear in one of the gears. I'm not sure, but one of the gears actually wears the valve body out. The spool wears out in there. But I swear I think this transmission's been rebuilt before, because let me get my light here. I've never seen this inside of a 4L60. And maybe it's because I usually work on four-wheel drive ones, not two-wheel drives. I don't really know. Like I said, I don't do this for a living. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that or not. But this shaft is actually, they dimpled the shaft on the drum back there, so you can't get the shaft out. And it won't come out from this side either, obviously, because you got all these gears on it. This is your output shaft speed sensor, tone ring. And this is, I think this is like an adapter. So, I showed you guys, I think last week, I don't know, on this 4L60 right here. It's pretty much all back together. Everything that's been rebuilt now. We don't have the parts for the pump. I'm a little sketched out about that. I thought we got the pump rebuild kit, but we don't. So I rebuilt the clutches in this one, and rebuilt the clutches in that one, and I gotta put new seals in the accumulator. I think that's, pretty sure that's, or the servo, whatever, the band servo. And then we just gotta, today we're gonna clean out all this and all this, get everything nice and clean and no dirty oil in there. And that's the only clutch pack I got left to put inside the case. And then I gotta flip it upside, or flip it upright and try to rig it up so I can, you know, stack clutches in there for that one. So I'm gonna show you guys a quick trick on how to put the Teflon seals on, or resize the Teflon seals on this 4L60 transmission. Like I said, we are not a transmission shop, so we don't have the special tools, but that's not saying we don't know how to rebuild the transmission. And this is just a trick that I've learned from when I was at Caterpillar, because we had worked with a lot of these Teflon seals before. And here is the trick right here. You take electrical tape you stretch the Teflon seal, you know, with your hands just a little bit, just work it all around. You drop it on the shaft. You're probably gonna have to stretch it around this, and then you put electrical tape around it. Put grease around the Teflon seal, and then you put electrical tape on top of the grease on the Teflon seal to help shrink them back to size. You are supposed to have a special tool to cover this up and then help slide them down. And then you're supposed to have a special tool that goes on here to resize them correctly. But this electrical tape, you literally get it really tight around here and it'll resize them down. And when you go to pull them back off, you have the grease there so it's not sticking on the seal. So it just literally just pulls right off and you're good to go. Then after the seals are good, then you go ahead and put the next drum on top of this one. And these seals right here seal this inner whatever you want to call it, clutch pack up. And that's how it activates the clutches in this case and this case, is through these ports here. And it feeds the oil through here. I'm pretty sure it's through here or the other side, because there's another oil port in the bottom of this one. But yeah, so that's how you resize these bad boys without having the special tool to do it. We're removing the electrical tape off the Teflon seals here, and you can see they all look pretty good now. So that's just a little trick on the electrical tape on Teflon seals to help them shrink back down, because you do, like I said, you do have to expand them, especially when you get right here. You really got to expand them. And then I got the whole case put back together down in here. I do have to get the special tool for this, because I just noticed this seal right here is screwed up. So I do have to take these out. So I'm going to have to order a socket or something for these and try to get this bell housing off of here and replace this seal. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and build this section here and put that on and get the snap ring on it, and then go ahead and put the band in, and then put the accumulator in, and then the internals will be pretty much done besides putting the pump on. But we can't put the pump on until we get this fixed. Alright guys, we're back in the Silverado with the transmission issues, and as you can see, she is back alive. We actually have third and fourth gear now, and it's not slipping, it's not banging in the gears, it's nothing crazy. It shifts good. Like I said, we didn't replace the pump or rebuild the pump or anything. We literally just did the clutches and all the seals, pistons, and a new torque converter, and replaced all the solenoids in the transmission on the valve body. But it's acting right, it's acting good, nothing crazy going on with it. And I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but the shifts are actually really soft. They're not really, you know, harsh shifting, and I don't know if that's because I removed the little springs in the, I think it's 1 to 2 gear, or the clutch pack for 1 to 2. I think it's I thought that was a cop right there while I'm trying to video, and so I don't know, but it's definitely working. It's just like I said, it's just a little soft, which is, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that's really concerning, or maybe that's because we didn't replace the pump. I really don't know. But she is working right. and I didn't video, you know, putting the transmission in and rebuilding the whole thing and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not claimed to be a transmission expert. I just know how to rebuild them. You know, so it is what it is. It's right, it's running, it's good, no leaks, no weird noises, no nothing. So I'd say she is completely done.